What's up, guys? It's Nick from Nick's Dividends. If you like my content, please like and subscribe. Sorry, I didn't grab charts on Monday. The market was pretty sideways, except Apple, which rose due to Goldman Sachs giving them a ratings upgrade with a $199 price target. The overall portfolio was about $4 in the green. On Tuesday, the market dropped like a rock when Fed Chair Jerome Powell said interest rates may end up higher than anticipated, indicating either more aggressive rate hikes or more interest rate hikes in general. JP Morgan led the way down almost 3%. Duke Energy, 3M, and Home Depot were all down about 2.5%. Procter & Gamble was down almost 2%. SCHD, AbbVie, and Apple were also down about 1.5%, and Microsoft and Johnson & Johnson were both down about 1%. It's kind of entertaining that my smallest positions were the only ones down, the least percentage-wise, at 0.94 and 0.62%. On Wednesday, AbbVie took a 2.2% hit with no negative news. Duke Energy rose 1.2% on the news that operations began at its largest solar power plant, which accounts for over 10% of their total power output. Realty income was also up about 1% with no major news. Thursday was another bad day as the unemployment reports were released. The initial claims report, which is people applying for unemployment for the first week, was higher than expected at 211,000 versus the 198,000 expected. The continuing claims report was also about 70,000 higher than the previous month, which indicated the market is slowing down. JP Morgan led the way, down almost 5.2%. SCHD followed, down about 1.9%. Realty income was down about 1.7%. 3M and AbbVie were both down about 1.5%. And Home Depot and Johnson & Johnson were both down about 1.15%. Friday was another bad day, but at least we had some positives. JP Morgan had a decent rebound, going up about 2.75%, and AbbVie was also up about 1.6%. JP Morgan's rebound surprised me considering the failure of the Silicon Valley Bank, which is the second biggest U.S. bank to fail ever, only behind Washington Mutual from the 2008 financial crisis. This will screw things up a huge amount over the next few months. Realty income dropped almost 3%. Duke Energy, Microsoft, and Apple were all down about 1.4%. 3M and SCHD were both down about 1.2%. Microsoft paid a dividend on Thursday. 7 shares was enough to get us $4.76, which was about enough to buy us almost 2/100ths of a share. This position is like Apple, where the dividends won't mean much until the position is much larger. I made some purchases this week. On Wednesday, I grabbed a share of SCHD at about $74. Then Thursday, when I saw it had dropped another $1 per share, I grabbed another share at $73.01. I didn't have the money to quite cover the second share, so we are running on a small amount of margin at the moment. That should be taken care of next week. I got the numbers for the bonus, and let's just say it was a lot better than I expected. Most of the extra is going to the Vegas trip, but I will still end up putting more than expected into the portfolio, making up for the amount I didn't add from the tax returns last month. I don't even want to look at the dashboard after this week, down over 4% or about $750. I think it's time to forget about the yield on cost to be on the right side of the dividend yield for 2023, as that likely won't happen. At least I should get some good deals on stocks with my bonus next week. The only good thing I see on the dashboard is the dividend income being higher from my purchases now, up another 20-ish cents to $46.55 a month. I don't even want to look at the dashboard after this week, down over 4% or about $750. I think it's time to forget about the yield on cost to be on the right side of the dividend yield for 2023, as that likely won't happen. At least I should get some good deals on stocks with my bonus next week. The only good thing I see on the dashboard is the dividend income being higher from my purchases now, up another 20-ish cents to $46.55 a month. We're going to end the day taking a quick look at the positions tab. Obviously not much has changed size-wise. The market return column is much uglier. I plan on sticking with all of my positions. I am thinking about just bringing items back up to the $14 to $1,500 range over the next few weeks, and then shoving the remaining money into SCHD. Looks like that would be about 9 shares of Johnson & Johnson, 3 shares of 3M, and 1 share each of Procter & Gamble and Duke Energy. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. I hope to have you join me again next week.